Good evening. Just got to figure out a few things. All right. Okay. All right, everybody, come on in. Okay, got a good question for you coming up. All right. Strange times on right now. But that's okay. That is okay. Here's the question for everybody. Who is the most sought after man in America by women, gets the most male marriage proposals, you name it? Who is it? Anybody have any idea? Aside from me. Okay, who is it? The most sought after man in America. Women pledging their lives, their allegiance, and their love to. Now, I'll describe him for you. He's in his 70s. He's about 5'2". He weighs 120 something pounds. Any ideas? Well, before I tell you, let me just tell you this. Before I got on the show tonight, I had a sign. Yes, or check the box. I'll put it that way. That I would not say anything of a sexual nature, or of a religious nature, or of a dating nature, and this may be my last broadcast. So, I may be showing too much here. Who knows? I mean, it's gotten that crazy. But there have been complaints by people, and I know who they are, okay? So if you watch it, I know who you are. Big deal. And he's saying stuff about women, he's a misogynist, that same guy with the voice is now really getting into my fucking life. Oh yeah, I used a bad word. So, so be it. So be it. This world is so crazy. And people interested in what are they interested in today? Their life? Hell no. Nobody's interested in their own life. They're interested in telling you how to live. That's right. And I'm not telling anybody how to live. I'm telling people to live. There's a big difference right there. Right there. And I'm just letting you know, big webinar coming up starting tomorrow for 3 weeks straight. The most powerful alpha webinar. You've got to be there. You have got to be there. There's so much research went into this. So right now, I just ask you if you could just go to GaryBrodsky.com webinars and take a look and see if you want to be part of this great experience. Scott will be there too with me, and we have been working overtime, literally, to get this thing going. Also, the MK17 sale is going to end in about a day or two. Also, in the news today, if any orders or tracking numbers haven't come to you, we have a lot. My computer got hacked into, and it's made to shut down. So everything will be restored by hopefully tomorrow. We'll have everything back up and running. We will. So don't let that bother you. If you try to call me and leave a message, it didn't work. They hacked my phone. They hacked everything. So yeah, I'm not really headed for mainstream media quite yet. Okay, I'm checking for mail. James Bond. Sorry, we're talking about a real person, alive today, who brought in over $1 million I gotta just adjust the screen for a second. I'm just cutting the top of my head off. We don't want that yet. How about I just lower the chair? I mean, make life easy for everybody, right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, no, it's not a fictitious character. It's a real person. And let's try this. This works. Wow, look at that. Right? That's kind of cool. So I'm going to take my soda break, but due to the fact that people have complained, he's using copyright music. Sorry, movies. Anyway, the complaint is they're all watching right now. Hi, how you guys doing? Find something that you complain about, right? I wrote a letter to Ustream saying you're saying upsetting things. You ever hear of turning the goddamn station off? But that's what people get off on now. This little sick. Yeah, you were bad, I'm good. Yeah, you think women like good? They don't like good, they don't like nice, and they don't like you, okay? Enough of that. Check for questions, then we'll take a soda break. Whoa, lots of questions. That's good. Wait, here comes some more. Okay. Mr. M, it's a super full moon tonight. It's right. Good night to talk to the moon, right? Absolutely. If you see I have candles going everywhere. Everybody's gotten rituals, they're getting them now. I got so many candles, they have lights going out, I wouldn't even know it. It's a hunter's moon tonight. And you see the candles burning. I'm doing it to the moon, to a legua, for rituals, you name it, to a shoe. I'm doing it because it works. All right, James, good evening. And welcome to the Gary Brodsky Show, brought to you by GaryBrodsky.com. Check it out now. I have a question for you. Is there a good way to get rid of a woman without being a real asshole? Yeah, do whatever she says. You like that one, right? I already don't encourage her, but I'm almost rude. Just needs to make her want me more. That is, James, see? The nicer you are, the more you cooperate, she's going to want you more. Do whatever she says. Listen to her. Yeah, she won't want you. You're doing exactly the right moves to get a woman that you want, not to get rid of a woman. But that's a perfect statement. Yeah, you're doing all these things, you're being rude. It works. That's what gets women. When I do it to you, you go crazy. When I do it to them, they go equally crazy. And for my last attempt to adjust this camera, so I don't have to keep like ducking my head down because it looks like, you know, who's this bald guy? Nothing wrong with being bald, but I just happen not to be, okay? We're going to try this one more time. Of course it didn't work. All right, let's get to some more. You have to? No. Charles Manson. The man in the history of the world who still gets the most mail, the most devotees. Why? First of all, well, join the webinar. We'll give you full details on why. Because he dared to be different. He dared to be larger than life, even at 5'2". He said things that were radical. In the time of the 60s, think about that. Second one was Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. I mean, you know, the serial killers, I don't say to be a serial killer to get women. It's not the way to do it, okay? Anybody out there, it is not the way to do it. But it's a rebel, a guy who thinks differently. And I go on for a list of guys you don't know, that I personally do know, that think differently and they get all the women. Why? Because they think differently. They're not part of the social, insane programming that is going on ad infinitum for eternity. And I got to lower this camera again. Okay, ready? One. Oh, this button, I think. Huh, but as you can see, my computer skills are not quite that great. But they're getting better. I didn't knock myself off the air this time. Okay, I'm going to take a soda break. I got to find a song that I can play that's not going to get somebody going, he played that song. That's what's happening. They are getting complaints from the guys with the voices. So apparently I got their attention. Hopefully I can get yours. Hopefully you'll join that webinar. We're almost sold out. Come on. GaryBrodsky.com webinars. I'm really looking forward to this. Like you have no idea. And these are the only songs that I can play without getting flagged. So it's going to be great stuff. So taking my soda break. I got a whole bunch of cans there, don't worry. Hey, welcome, come on in. Wow, this is, what happened? The commercial was ended with something. Maybe I adjust the camera. Oh, we get a big audience here tonight, that's good. Okay, check the mail. The plus sign is back. Thank you, Gary, for doing what you do. Everything is fine, and thank you, Mr. Plus Sign. And thank you again for your business. A great guy, great customer. I don't, the plus sign though is, hey, how do you go wrong with the plus sign? Yo, Gary, yeah. Can you explain the ritual that makes someone come to your house? I really want to try it, thanks. Well, you could go the magical way, which works, or you call it a pizza place. No, that's just being funny. If you just take it, and you know, don't take, you know, saying, oh, this guy's crazy. Till you do it. Take a piece of brown paper bag. This is all on the rituals, audios, and videos at GaryBrodsky.com. Tons of ways. I'm just going to give one. Take a piece of brown paper bag. I'm going to get an email tomorrow from somebody who watches this and rebroadcasts this. I don't have a brown paper bag. Go buy something, okay? And you write their name in pencil on it. Put a touch of rum on top. Blow some cigar smoke out of the cigarette smoke. Don't worry. It's okay to smoke. For me, okay? And just roll it up, tie it with black and red thread, and put it by your door. If you have a shoe, just put it next to your shoe. They'll be there. There's one guy, I've been doing this for years. It's like, I wanted to show up, and he can't. I will send him an email years ago before they bounced the phone saying, you'll show up on this day. And he would open the email, how do you know? Because it doesn't fail. There's a ton of rituals out there on the DVD, occult rituals at GaryBrodsky.com. Video products. Yeah, light a cigarette too. So back to Charlie. What did he say? Never mind what he did. That's secondary. What did he say that had women coming from all over the world to sleep with him, to be with him, to listen to him? Want to find out? Join that webinar. Let's see who joined. Okay. I won't give out your names. Don't worry. Who's joining? Women. Women. Any men care to join? This world becoming. Hey, Gary, good to see you. Good to see you too, Kyle. How's everything? Going great, I know. I know you. So, when it comes to the women, they want a guy who knows how to say and do the right things. But what we have turned into is a bunch of, not us, but the guys we see outside there, a bunch of sissy, whiny, I can't use the F word, sissies. Is that okay? The show blanks out. That wasn't okay. That women do not find attractive. And every guy knows this, and knows it well, that right now is the best time in history of the world to get women. As Scott was saying on my show, by the way, great co-host, Scott, watching. Hey, Scott. That now, Trojans, the other scumbag company, I'm sure I'll hear from them tomorrow. But yeah, they make scumbags, are now making sex toys for women at the supermarket because guys don't know how to please women, don't know how to even entertain women. They have to go buy a piece of plastic and a battery. Now, if you think things are that bad, they are. Why? Because you can be replaced with a plastic piece with a battery inside. It's taking over what a man used to be. Why? Because men have given up being men. Now let's check the board and see if there's any questions. It's checking for mail. It does that. This smartphone is a goddamn idiot. Yep. I had a sign. I cannot say the F word, the T word. I mean, it had more letters than I can count. It was like, is this the English alphabet? I just, because why? And I know who's complaining. And guess what? There's 3 guys complaining. I know who they are. And guess what they don't do in their life? They don't get laid. Ever. I've known them for years. And now they decided to start a campaign. Well, good. Sit there alone with your computer games and have fun with your campaign. Okay? This cause is going forward. And that's all I have to say about that. Let's see if I can actually find a song and enjoy some soda, but that's I'm looking. Sorry, can't. Even Amazing Grace. That's called prosthetizing. They'll call about that. That's what the society's become. Do you want to be part of that? Do you think women are flocking to those guys? Oh, wow, you told on people. I think you're great. That's the, a bunch of sheep. It's really a disgrace. And it's updating. Okay. This thing does a lot of things. So, most guys, and we'll be discussing this on the webinar tomorrow, do this. And this is a fact. They are busy defending what they do wrong. Well, 12 years ago I did this and I got a girlfriend. You did something right by accident you can't remember. And they will defend to the death everything they're doing wrong in life. Somebody said this to me today. They said, instead of doing everything a girl wants, which as you can see from the guy before who started trying to be nasty to the girl after she wants it back, do what you want. You want to go to the gym? Have a body like this? Who doesn't? Do what you want. If you want to go to the gym, you go to the gym. When you start living by her rules, she's going to get contempt for you, dislike you, and say, get the hell out of my life. And now we will check again. All right, looks like we got some good questions here. Kyle is back. What can you do to really wow a woman? Just, you can't be, okay, you hear this a lot. Be yourself. Most people don't even know who the hell they are, where they're going, or what the hell's happening to them. You've got to be larger than life. Kyle, don't do it. Join the webinar tomorrow. You'll know forever. I just had to do some Alex Jones. Hey Gary, which one is more effective? Nano gold particles or white gold powder? Thanks a million. Hey Lonnie, how you doing? That was your screen name. gold, right here. And you can find it, we call it Alpha Life Gold at GaryBrodsky.com supplements. Only bought by the wealthiest, most successful people in the world. The guys who get the women. Why? Because gold is a conductor. Okay, everybody wants gold. And when you radiate gold, you get everything. So, do you want to hear a joke? Yeah. Women's rights. Okay, that's pretty good. Women always had rights. You know, the whole illusion that women didn't have rights, like they were kept as slaves, that's such bullshit. Because, you know, most of the population is pussy whipped. But the women's rights movement was started by, I forgot which New World Order cabal. And you can Google about it. It's Operation Mockingbird, Operation Red Stockings. They actually convince women that they have no rights and that they have to fight back. And now what do you have? High divorce rates. You got more single people in this country now than you have married people. You have no families. I mean, yeah, you have some families. You have dysfunctional families. The autism rate is off the charts. It used to be 1 out of 100,000 15 years ago. It's now 1 out of 100. And it only affects men. And nobody goes, hey, there's a problem here we got to address. No, they're too self-absorbed into, yeah, I'm telling on you. That's what I deal with every day of my life. Every day. You said this, but, you know, you shouldn't have said that. Why? It works, but it's not right. You know, I just do it. Well, what can I say? I'm looking for a song I can play here. That's... Okay, back to the Indian stuff. Well, no, I'll do some African, okay? Otherwise, they're going to quote these people. Here's the song. This is a good song for Black Magic, too. By the way, or any type of magic. Everything is a ritual. Getting dressed is a ritual. The show is a ritual. Lighting a cigarette is a ritual. Prayer is a ritual. You know, do rituals work? No, every coach has devoted half their life to rituals because they don't work. Everybody's stupid, right? Okay, I'm going ranting on. Let's see. This thing's taking forever. Ah, my old friend Anthony's there. Gary, does it matter what rum you put in a brown paper bag? No, doesn't matter. The spirits don't care. They're not like girls. Like, oh no, that's not the right one. You know. Okay, let's see if you got it right here. Small brown paper bag. No, just a piece. Any female or woman in general 7 times wrap. Wow, you got it down to a science. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but you got it absolutely right. You know what the problem with rituals are? Is that they do work and the people just don't do them. It's like weights. I go to everybody's house. They have weights in the house. They have exercise machines in the house. They don't use them. Not going to work. Simple science. But they think by owning them, it's going to somehow work. No, that doesn't work. This gold makes you feel so good. You won't know what the word depression or fear is. Out of your vocabulary. I'll show you how I take it. This is the right way. You pour a little in the cap and you drink it. This is the way I take it. And I feel this almost immediately. This is 1,000 times better than anything out there on the market. GaryBrodsky.com, supplements, and you're as good as gold. Hey, and that's a fact. Okay, I'm going to take some soda now. This is one of my favorites. Okay, I hear him coming in. Slide to open. Good thing I don't have a password in this. It's populating. I don't know what that means, but it's populating. Yeah, all right. Women. See some men on there. Okay, by the way, any special I could do with the state the moon is in? Amplify prayer magic? No, actually, when this moon actually is fantastic. And anybody watches it, we broadcast, ain't going to have the same moon, okay? Just ask for things. There's energy out there. All this is energy. It's not satanic. It is energy. If you use the sunlight to brighten your house up, you're not using satanic powers. Okay, I am stand 100% against Satan and his works. And we have a program on that too. Who's ever listened to it, please let me hear from you. You're just working with energy. It's like when you drink water. Your body takes in water. The water converts to energy. So just say to the moon, bring me this, bring me that, bring me this. You don't have to draw circles on the ground. Candles do help. Why? It emits energy. Everything in this world is energy. Even matter is energy moving very slow. So, okay, gotta hit this button here. Okay, let's take another break. While I have some more soda, because I love soda. And let's get some more questions in here, too. And back to the drums. All right, more people. Let's go. More people means more questions. More questions means... Gary, are the rituals to invoke the power of the sun? Or like when you look out in the sky during the day and ask the sun for something? Yes, and I'm working on an audio program on that. Because this has got to be done completely right. If you think about it, sun gods were very popular with every culture that existed. Now, the sun is not a god, nor is the moon. It's energy. People gave the energy a personality and gave it a name. It is not a god. It's just up there, but it's energy. And if you go with a cigarette lighter back, 500 years, they'd call you the match god or the lighter god, or they'd worship the lighter because it's just energy that people are not familiar with. But now are we smarter? Hell no. Look how we're living. People are living lonely lives of quiet desperation. Why? Because they're afraid to approach women. They're afraid to be a man, afraid to dress like a man, afraid to act like a man, afraid to look like a man, afraid to speak like a man. Well, that could end as soon as you sign up for that webinar. And if you miss it, you're going to get a complete email with the full thing, including questions and answers. Okay? All right. We got another girl joining the webinar. Any guys out there? Hey, I'm talking to you. What the hell button did I just push here? Wow. Strange button. Anyway, interesting, there's a commercial going on right now, so I'm going to be a little quiet, which is kind of weird. Wow, one can almost over. Okay, so it was a commercial. But if you check, this might be on YouTube later. They might allow me to post it. They might not. They must discuss it. You know, I have problems with two teams. I'm not into sports. The Facebook team and the YouTube team. They don't like what I have to say. Which means I must be saying something right, huh? Yeah, Mr. Plus Sign, you asked for it. You got him, babe. Gary, can you please comment? Young men pushed it by their mothers. Okay, I will comment in a very strange way. Take a look at Woodstock, 1969. Okay, the average age of a musician was 19. The average age of the person there was 20. That means that you had lower and you had high, but that was the median age. Michael Schneider on the drums for Soul Sacrifice was 16 years old. You know, think about this, okay? I'll talk about being pussy whipped in general by society. And this goes to their mothers as well. Jim Morrison, supposedly dead at 27. Jimi Hendrix, dead at 27. Phil Oakes, dead at 27. Kurt Cobain, dead at 27. All these guys had amazing life stories. You could do movies on them and everything. What is the average guy doing at age 27? Living in his parents' house, playing computer games, and texting. Yeah, this is the world that we are building, and we have got to stop it. And I'm just one voice that is saying, let's stop this, because we will be opening the door to the worst life that anybody could ever lead by following these crazy rules. It's like, I have guys saying to me, well, my mother won't let me watch your show. And these are guys in their 30s and 40s. Whatever happened to the young American rebel? They're gone. Who got women? The young American rebel. The black leather jacket guys. Look at the movie Grease. They had history. I could talk about from my age from 20 to 21 and have more wild stories, and they're all true. The average guy I could talk to today who's 40 years old, who had 2 relationships in his life, and wonders when the next one is coming. Well, you join the webinar, you don't have to wonder. You go to GaryBrodsky.com, get some audio programs, you don't have to wonder. You go to Gary Brodsky Supplements, you don't have to wonder. You get MK17, you don't have to wonder. It's all there. GaryBrodsky.com. Be there. Now I'll check them out. Oh, the 72 Spirits of Goat. Yeah, we're going to have to do a cold show on that. But I'm glad you know your stuff. Can you talk about incantations? Can you talk about how incantations work? Thanks. Alpha everything. All right. Mr. M, absolutely. An incantation is a self-affirmation with emotion and posture. And I'll do one. And it's funny, you can do it for other people too. Okay, I'm going to have a cigarette and I'm going to do an incantation. So when this is done, remind me if I forget, because I got to do it. I brought the supplement for good memory, and I can't remember where I put it. That was my joke. All right. I'm sure everybody out there breaking up laughing. I know it's pretty funny. I can crack myself up sometimes. But yes, let me just have a cigarette and enjoy this, because yeah. You know, there was an old saying, smoke attracts spirits. And that's why they try to get rid of cigarettes. But I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, I know, I just can't say it, okay? Think of America. Think of this. The boss of a company always smoked a big cigar. Now he's not allowed. They won't let him. Look what we're turning into. Just look at that, okay? You know, the boss of the company always had this big bar. and secret meetings. Now he's not allowed to bring alcohol into the office. Yeah. And you may say, well, maybe that's right, maybe that's healthy. Look at American business today and tell me how healthy it is. You want to come over for a drink? Oh, promoting alcoholism, are you? Hey, come over, we'll sit down and have a steak. Oh, eating meat, that's wrong too. You know something? Vegetarianism, this is on the Mind Control, the new one that just came out. Audio. How they promoted vegetarianism, how they snuck it in here, and how vegetarianism is, you didn't hear about it before the Beatles. They stuck it in here with the Maharaji Mahesh Yoga. Vegetarians, it says in the Bible, makes, what, it says in the Bible? It says in the Bible, vegetarianism makes people weak in mind and body and spirit. It says it. And then you go to Genesis. The guy who sacrificed the meat, he got the good deal. The guy who sacrificed vegetables, like, even God isn't a vegetarian. I don't want this crap. Seriously. You know, it's kind of a bizarre way to deliver a sermon, but it's the only way I can do it on this show. Hey, more people. They come like 6 at a time here. Well, I got them coming out from Facebook, Ustream. Facebook, ooh, don't tell. Well, those are the guys who do tell. Okay, and this is not done yet. I got to get ready for an incantation. Okay. Wow. Lots of questions. Don't worry, I'm going to get to an incantation. Let's get some of these questions done. Fuck yeah, all right, Kyle. You made me say a dirty word. Okay, Stavros, I will take care of this first thing tomorrow. Absolutely first thing tomorrow. And thank you for your patience, Stavros. We got hacked. And I got to say this every time you come in that. Because I used to be a Kojak fan. Stavros! Okay. Stavros, thank you again. You're one hell of a great guy, and I really do appreciate your patience. Juan is back. All right. Eating pizza and watching the Gary show is my ritual. Thanks, Gary. Hey, thank you, Juan. That may be the nicest thing somebody ever said to me. Not really, but one of them. You know, it's just, so funny how guys go, how come I can't get women? And if you look at these guys, see, it's almost done. I'm ready for my incantation. And I'll show you how to do them, but get the audio program because it really covers every aspect. This is just one. And I'm going to show you right here and now, and this should make this show go viral. And help it go viral, okay? You know the help I can get. Okay. A little Dangerfield now. I'm not wearing a tie. You know why? Too muscular. These don't button. Hey. Look at this. Unbelievable, right? You know how you're going to build like this? You work out and you take the supplements that I have because they work, so I'm living proof. Yep. Actually, somebody called me up and said, I'm ready, after I get done with this, I'm going to do an incantation or an invocation, same thing. How the hell do you get built like that? Especially at your age. I hate that at your age shit. So this is knocked the guy out and he came through. I told him, because I take the stuff I sell. Now what's funny is if you see me working out with guys, they're all equally big. And it wasn't genetic. Because some of these guys was like real skinny or someone fat. And I'll tell you something. Most of your fat, if you're fat, and if you're a woman, and if you're a man, I think that covers the genders I deal with. There's 10 more new genders out there. Ultra Life Silver at GaryBrodsky.com. Supplements called Alpha Life Silver. It's the same thing. Gets rid of a lot of candida. And candida is the reason most people are fat. Plus, there's another reason, hormonal imbalance. So if you get the ormies, you got that covered. So you can sit around and be fat or go be fat somewhere else, or you can take the steps and the stuff that will get you not fat. Now sometimes I like to get fat and bulk up if you look at some of the older videos, just to see how fast I can take it off with this stuff. I got to experiment. You don't have to do that, but I like doing that. What the hell? And now I'm going to do an incantation. I have to take some more of this, because it's really candida. Hey, summer's here. I'll admit it. I want a flat stomach. I want abdominal cubes. Tough workout, wasn't it? All right. Incantation. Let's say for women, because it's what most people watch the show for. Guys, wake up. Everybody watching? Okay. Guys, wake up. I wish I had a woman. That sucks. That's not an incantation. I'm just showing you all the wrong approaches. And the more positive guy wakes up, goes, yep, I'm going to get some women today. I'm going to hit on somebody. I'm going to talk. Not going to work. The other guy goes, oh boy, I got to get laid today. Not going to work. When you do it in the present and you do it with emotion. First we're going to do it with non-emotion, then emotion. Show you the difference. I am going to meet a really hot woman today. There's no energy there. I am going to meet a hot woman today. I am going out there. They're out there waiting for me. Yeah, hot women are all over the place. I'm going to meet the hottest, the nicest, the sweetest. She is going to love me like I love myself, and that's it. That's an incantation. When you put the power into it with a word. You know, you hear these other guys talk, and it's all by design. They go, here's how to meet women. Monotone will get you absolutely nothing. Oh, I'm going to meet some really great women in good posture, because it connects something to something else. I don't know what, but it works. And it does not fail anyone. Oh, yeah, it's coming in there. Yeah, money is coming my way. Whoa! That works. That's how they used to do it in churches. Can I say that? But now it's like, and then what happened? They're taking away everything. The only way we're going to get it back is we all stand up and fight together. And let's see if any more questions came in. Jump up to that. Sorry, wrong question. You mentioned you live in a very wealthy area. What do the rich and powerful businessmen eat? Oh, I can't answer that one. Food, regular food, no vegetarians, not one of them. But it's not what they eat, it's what they think. And yeah, they use the MK stuff. The ones that want to keep it. Exactly what does MK17 do? It's written all over the page, but it attracts women. Now, it is the most powerful attractant. It is very similar to the stuff that they used in various discotheques, and also people having sex on the floor, on the dance floor, in the booths. Why? Because he's to put it through the that mist. But this, much better, more perfected. You can't resist it. And we have a new MK product coming out, MK33, which is not up there yet, but women cannot resist it. It works. You know, it's funny, because I know the orders are backed up at MK17, not by new customers, but by customers who've bought it, and one bottle is probably good for half a year or a year. And it's like, wow, this works so good. And this always makes me feel really nice, you know, when I get these emails. Hi, I bought the MK17, it works really great. I'm ordering 5 more bottles in case you die. I don't know where to get this. Thanks. You know, so we're always, running about, 6 or 7 days back, but we're stocking up tomorrow. So he who orders now will get it very soon, because it's coming in tomorrow, which means it's going out Tuesday or Wednesday. Hey, it's dark in here. Okay, got the lights back on. You didn't see that because we got protectors. Okay, I got to play another song now. If I'm allowed to, let's see. Scary music, you name it. Whatever I can play that's not going to get, going, he said this. You You see those guys. Come on, let's hear some jokes about those guys. Guess what I got here? My Pepsi. Don't leave home without it. And my MK17. I don't leave home without that either. All right, I am on a roll tonight. Let's go through that checking process. Still checking. But, you know, my deal with MK products, if it doesn't work, you got a year to try it out. And if Bo Johnson's out there, I haven't pulled it up. He put a great testimonial. He bought it, and his friend said, "Can I try it?" And that means I could have told him this. He ain't getting it back. His friend is getting laid so much, he cannot even reach him. And he says he's with a different girl every night. I was like, why did I give it to him? So I had to send him a bottle complimentary because he's helped me out with a few shows. But this guy, he said, is the biggest jerk, the biggest nerd, the biggest goof. He tried it, and he says he has not seen him since. He said the one night the guy used his apartment to have sex. And he said it was one after another. It does work that well. If you don't like it, I don't want it back. I don't even want it back. Toss it in the goddamn garbage and say, give it to a friend and say, I don't like it. That's how good it is. It's been around for a year, and all I've gotten is reorders. Okay? Where do you get it? GaryBrodsky.com. The only place you're going to get it. Unless I die, then you're fucked. Okay? So while I'm alive now, and this will go to order processing without me doing anything. MK17 is Gary Brodsky, seduction aids, or seduction supplements, whatever. I don't do the web work. If I did, I wouldn't have a website. It's that simple, that obvious, and that is a fact. How do you know about the MK33? MK33 attracts money. It has been around for a while. The wealthy do not want you to know about it. It has been done in a million tests, and that's why you see people. And I knew about this from years ago. Sitting in the gym, I see like this, and they go, "He's worth $2 billion." Another guy's acting normal. He's worth $1 billion. Are they doing anything different? No, they're radiating a different vibration, and that's what MK33 does. And hopefully, I'll be able to get it up there tonight. And if you want, join the Gary Brodsky mailing list. Just put in your email, and you get a free book, free downloads, free you name it. Why? Because I cannot let the society fall down. That's my own personal thing. To what it's become, I should have started this earlier. You got to turn this off, then turn it back on, and spin it around over your head. Yeah. So, back to a quick blast of music. Oh, okay. This thing's taking over my life. Okay. So, tomorrow night's webinar. It is going to be amazing. Because I have the notes right here. You can't see them. because I am still working overtime. I'm going to work until sunrise today. And this is going to be well worth the price of admission. But most people I found, most guys, more than women, do not want to improve. They want to stay where they're at and justify staying there. That's just just a fact. That's a reality. I salute to all my friends, all right? All right, let's check again. Hey! Stavros, on me, okay? On me for your patience. Just send me an email with your name on it, because when I open it up here, it gets erased. Say do not open. And you're on. How's that? Okay, I was going to do some bad jokes, but I'd like to keep the show going as long as possible, if that's possible. Music helps, but oh no, I already did this. Let's smoke a different brand now. I don't care what it is. So Stavros, send me an email. Say do not open. That's the subject, so I can put you in there. Stavros, Kojak fan. I can't help it. Kojak, my favorite show. What's my favorite TV show of all time? People ask me that. Dragnet. Okay. When you think about 10 years ago, how life was different and how it's getting worse, how guys are living alone with their computers and their PlayStation, and they play what's it called? Virtual games, virtual this, virtual that. Their sex drive is so wiped out. If you're one of the guys left, there are a bunch of women out there who really want a real man in their life, not a complaining little boy. I mean, I heard some girl today, forgot her name. She's one of those hot ones. Actually, if you see the pictures I have up posted up for the shows, those old girls say, put my picture up, put my picture up. Who might say no? But they say the same thing. If every guy's acting like a jerk, like a dork, and a lot of guys don't know it. It takes over slowly. I'm aware of the stuff. I just happen to have an edge over that. I don't want to make everybody else aware. GaryRath.com. Every audio program is on sale now, and that's going to end tomorrow. And let's just check for some more questions. I'm waiting for that Stavros email that says do not open. John, how are you? Old time friend. Always something great to say, and I can tell from the first three words. Political correctness is not only a weakness, it is a low form of ignorance. Any dirtbag that proclaims they're an atheist, ask them what kind, and they will be stumped, because logically it's belief. It's nothingness, LOL. Being alpha is a true treasure and reward. Ask anyone what she wants. Honesty, confidence is all she needs from us. Every element of being excuse me for the way I'm reading. Every key element of being a real, full, gratefully to the source of everything that you do, my friend. Okay, I'll send an email on the last part. Great, and thank you, Danny. Thank you. All right, we're on a roll here. I keep getting these private emails, so I'm going to shut this thing down, let it refresh itself. One day I'll learn how to work this, and guess what happens? Upgrade, okay? More upgrades mean more ways to waste your time not doing normal things. I don't think it's normal to be in a house playing for your computer all day. You know, when I was a kid, what were toys when I was a kid? A stickball bat, a ball, a baseball glove. Things what you did with other people. I grew up in like a real Brooklyn Cajun mixed culture. I didn't know a baseball bat was actually used for anything recreational until I was much older. I thought it was something to keep in the back of the car for problems. But that's just, some confessions of my life. I wake up in crazy, just personal confessions. Sometimes like crazy. I woke up today and said, it's a good thing it's a Sunday. I was going to just shave the sides of my head. Why? I don't know. But sometimes I just do crazy things. And guess what? I have no idea. You guess. I don't know. Anyone out there think I should shave the sides of my head for no apparent reason? Let me know. Now that's funny. Why do you shave the sides of somebody else's head? I never thought of that. What's another magic-like word when working women, other than baby, love, and her name? Those are the only three you need. Sweetheart. Oh, that word gets them. Love is the strongest word. Hey, love, thanks for calling. Boom, you have a woman. And that's just a small part of it. So, okay, it's soda break time. Overtime or not, let's hear from you guys. Stavros, I got your email and I will not open it. So, therefore, I cannot read it, but I will not open it. So, okay, let's see if there's any requests for overtime. Call, where have you been all night? Hey, Gary, the world looks great when you're alpha. Glad you do what you do. Keep it up. Call, thank you. Because somebody's got to do this. The usual crowd isn't here, but I want to hear some jokes about the other so-called the guys who call themselves dating gurus. They're like 19 years old, Finocchio, nails painted, hats on their head. They think that women are going to actually really find that attractive. Somebody's played a big joke on these guys, a big goddamn joke. And I gotta tell you, it's funny, okay? It really is funny. Okay, I'm taking my soda break. I'm turning this thing off because I gotta turn it back on. Okay. But somebody said earlier about kids and their helicopter moms. I see it, unfortunately, way too close to me in too many houses where the kids like 19, 20, 25, 30, never had a girlfriend, never will. It's really funny when they sometimes what you dream for becomes a nightmare, and that has happened. When I was young, I dreamt, I wish that every guy would lose interest in women. It would only be me out there. And that's pretty much what happened to most of the world, is that there are so many women out there and so few guys that can call themselves guys. That's a goddamn nightmare. I didn't cause it to happen. It is a nightmare because now you have a bunch of guys who've turned into women with a pee-pee that are busy, destroying the lives of women and making women go to cats, to cell phones, to sex toys. It really is not the way it's supposed to be. What is my dream? This is my dream. I want to go back to a park and see young couples having picnics, making out, holding hands. That's my dream. And now it, seems like an impossibility, but we can make it happen. And now, there's some questions. Gotta wait for this thing to do what the thing does, Still doing what it does. Not available at this time. Sorry. These hands are made of steel. I like to fight like Fred Sanford. That's, I studied martial arts, but nobody's been at Fred Sanford. Remember that? I thought that was a style unto itself, and it did. All right, but I'm getting off topic here, but that's okay because there is no topic here. So how the hell can I be off? If you go drop off, they come on. I don't know. You gotta see this board here. People are on from every, Okay, let's see. Nope, still in the process of updating. But watch the other guys. The guys that call themselves dating gurus. It's great comedy. Okay, it's really good comedy. And don't forget, go to GaryBrodsky.com, and for some real power that does work, occultforce.com. And braintrain.com is just way too unutilized. Okay, I'm just mentioning it again. If you hear something enough, you become it. Aristotle said it, Plato said it, and every tyrannical government has used it. But people don't use it on themselves. You hear it, when you're growing up. If you call him an idiot enough, he's going to become an idiot. And you can program yourself. EFT, you can get that online. It's not brain trained, but anything to help. I don't care whose work it is or whatever. Try it. And everybody, I recommend listening to Infowars.com. That's right. You want the real news? Infowars.com. See if this thing is updating yet. One thing they have the real version of this. I feel like I have the kids version here. It's just weird that people live their life on Facebook now, virtual friends, virtual this, virtual that. Most guys don't even get turned on by a real naked woman. That's not normal. That's programmed. You can beat that programming. If anybody's got the website open and the last and latest audio done, it was called How to Beat Satanic Programming. People thought it was satanic, so change the words. I am not even sure what it's called. Please let me know, because it is that important to know how they're programming you. Because unless you know how your enemy is coming at you, you don't know how to defend. So please check out GaryBrodsky.com and tell me what the hell the name of that program is. Still updating. I can do this all day. I don't care. But incantations, invocations, talking like this, putting emotion makes everything happen. That's the energy. That's the driver. That's what makes you alive. You think somebody's going to go out with a guy who goes, "Hi, you look very nice." "Hey, you look great." He's going to throw a little Charles Manson there. Yeah. Whoa. It works. Movement is, hey, body language, movement that attracts women, that's going to be on the webinar too. Every move you make, she has seen you. Most seduction starts on before you even say hello. Words are important as well. Words are actually the word sword with the S removed, because they have that much power. So you don't have how to talk to women. You do not get it right now. Okay, I'll see who's this thing is updated yet. Yes, got your email. It's okay. I love emails. I like phone calls. I didn't know that I would hack into it. I said, wow, things are real quiet around here. But that happens. It's the world of computers. Yeah. But when a tool or an instrument becomes your life, then you got a problem. When anything becomes your life, like imagine a guy, I'm obsessed with tools. Like I have a screwdriver. All day I have to unscrew everything. I have the opposite. I want to screw everything, but that's me. But I have a tool. It's a computer. It's good for this and other things. When people are on there 24 hours a day, something ain't right. Do something for yourself. You want to start feeling good? You want self-esteem? Do stuff for yourself. Build yourself up in any way possible. And believe it or not, it is not computer games. You think any girl cares that you got 115 whatever level? I don't know anything about computer games. On Doom or Grand Theft Auto. It's really all being programmed socially. This thing takes a while to update. Maybe I shake it a bit. Yeah, shake this. No, I'm just kidding. So back to the gold and silver. It does destroy candida, which is the reason most people have stomachs or fat asses, depending on who you are. So you can complain about it or go to GaryBrodsky.com, supplements, gold, silver, and copper. Well worth the money. All of them will do the same thing. You will lose your stomach or you will get a refund. And you'll feel great too. That's the side effect. Candida, everybody has it, men and women. Read about Candida and then check it out, okay? I'd like to play the song Candida to be funny, but somebody's kind of complaining. I mean, I know their voice. I hear them. They call me to complain. My arm is getting sore for throwing a phone at fucking idiot again. It's like, I said the F word. Gotta watch out for that. Now we have some questions. Back in the day, I asked a pimp, how the hell do you get all these women? He said women come around when they want to come around. They call him, he just don't call them. What's your thoughts on that? Oh, thoughts? We got audio called The Pimp Mindset. It tells you in detail how pimps get women to do whatever they want. But the name, The Pimp Mindset, scares so many people that they won't even think of getting it. So if you don't have it, get it. It will really show you exactly how pimps do what they do and how you can use it to make your life anything you want with women. You don't have to be a pimp, but the pimp mindset is exactly that. They don't do much. The whole idea of success really is doing the least to get the most. And that's all there on the pimp mindset at GaryBrodsky.com. Come, you will if you get that mindset. Okay, it's Johnny Class imitation time. I haven't done the pressures in a while, so some of it stinks. I can do Christopher Walken, one line. Ready? I don't know. That's it. Okay, Christopher Walken is done. Another thing I realized was guys my age don't have any desire to move out from their parents. A bunch of lazy bums. I don't think, lazy bums, that's funny. Got me laughing. It's not that they're lazy bums. It's that they have no drive. You're right. They have no ambition. They don't care about the future. They don't care about the future. They don't care about having a family. They don't care about having a woman. They don't care about anything. This is all programmed. That's why anybody listening to this, wake up anybody you can. Smack them if you have to. This is becoming serious. It really is. I'm glad you brought that up. I don't know what your age is. You don't mind throwing that in there. But most guys of any age, they don't want to do anything. Nothing. And they think, years ago, I like to just stay home and get high, which is not a good thing. and listen to rock music. That sucked, but at least they knew what they were doing. Now they do absolutely nothing. And they look like shit. They don't shave, they don't shower. I'm sure they have skid marks. Just one of my things. They won't try anything, they won't hear anything. They know everything, and they talk like this. So I'm just curious what your age is, because it doesn't come up in the email unless you send it. I'll check. And if you have to think about what your age is, I suggest you get some of these supernatural omes. It's checking. Well, it's doing that. All right, it's coming in. Okay, if that's just your question, call. You can try me in about half hour after the show. You got it right. Yeah, how about that? I'd love to talk to you. So, I'm good for that. So yeah, half hour after the show, which is going to end in a couple of long minutes here. I gotta find a song. This musical band on me is getting really annoying. If I could spell right, maybe it wouldn't be that bad. Okay. Nope, didn't come out right. Sorry. We're going to have to do another one. Okay. Take my second soda break. Second, what am I talking about? That's some serious voodoo drumming right there. Actually, no joke. Okay. Enough craziness tonight. I said I was going to go crazy tonight, and I've been going crazy all night. Checking. Okay, thank you for the picture. You look great. This is the effect. This is the world. It is crazy right now. The audio programs are for sale. I'm not talking to you guys like George Bush. The audio programs are for sale now. No, that's my impression of George Bush. So anyway, you know about the webinar, you know about the sale. GaryBrodsky.com. Hit it up. Just check it out. All I ask you to do is look, check out the audio programs, check out the video programs, check out the supplements, check out seduction aids. Seduction does not happen by accident. That is the biggest misconception you guys have is, hey, you think I'll get lucky? Hey, luck has nothing to do with it, okay? Luck ain't got shit to do with nothing. It's skill. Luck, the fact that I even say getting lucky shows that they're trying to say, guys, you have no skill. You got to work depend on luck. Well, screw that. All right? Screw that. GaryBrodsky.com. Audios. GaryBrodsky.com. Seduction items. GaryBrodsky.com. Supplements. If you want muscles, that is the place to go. Check this out, okay? Now, you want some real power? the kind of power that's only existed for the last, since record history, occultforce.com. Any questions? Email me. You want special deals? Email me and ask, okay? Okay. So, last and final round for questions. It does the checking, and it does it every time. Oh, we got some questions. A question about women. Okay. If you meet a woman who speaks to you very slowly, as if she is horny, should you go with the flow and try to get into bed fast? Yes. Or should you amp up the energy and try to make her laugh before that? Actually, they're both correct. The faster you move in, the less time somebody has for defense. Absolutely true. I used to get picked on in school. I used to be a skinny kid. Guys go, I'll kick your ass. They used to tell me, that was the basic greeting at my school. As the word ass came out of their mouth, I hit them. Never was a fight. Because I moved in too quick before they can mount defense. Because usually, I'll kick your ass. Oh, really? Oh, please don't kick my ass. They're going to do it anyway. I'll kick your ass. Boom! Yeah, and I'll kick him in today, okay? They'll bother me again. Yeah, they did. But as soon as I always have to say, I'm going to kick your boom. And I knew the second word coming. The faster you move in, the less somebody has time to mount a defense. And that is a fact. Anybody who says, and you may be one of them out there, I've been working on this girl for 6 months. No, you should have worked on it from the first time you said hello or caught eye contact. And that's all going to be covered on the webinar coming up tomorrow night. Sign up now. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sign up now. I'm losing it. Okay, let's check out some more questions. Oh, there are some more. I just don't know where to find them. Here they are. What's your recommendation for taking women at work, especially at a busy place, on a one-day basis? Take any woman you can get. There's no such thing as bad love, okay? No such thing as bad excitement or joy. They try to make it bad. They try to brainwash you. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Okay, I have a question for you guys now. Who's joining tomorrow night's webinar? Gotta know. Got to know. I only got a few minutes, so. All right, I'm going to check in a second, and then I'm going to sign off. So get your questions, get anything you want in right now, because it's happening right now. To court friend. Still updating, good. I'm going to smoke again, just to piss off those anti-smoking people. You can't smoke, can't eat red meat, can't, okay? What color meat can you eat if not red? Blue meat? I don't have that. Maybe next week. And let me know if anybody's ever met a vegetarian that's actually happy. Okay, that's another one. And even worse, vegans. What the hell is that? A man? No. Sorry. I invited a vegan to debate me on the radio, but he had no strength, so. Okay, last check, and I mean it, from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Yakov, this is going to be like a long question. No, it's not. Yakov, how are you? And it's great to see you. Gary, will the Alpha Institute webinar be purchasable for buying the downloads after the webinar is over? Nope, got to buy it first. And then you'll be sent a copy every time we do it. I'm doing this with a bunch of partners, and we're putting up, it doesn't cost us nothing to put this shit out, okay? This is business. This ain't communist yet. Give it a couple of weeks. Okay, just have to answer this question. It's pretty funny. Will Charles Manson be on the webinar? No, actually, it's funny. I tried, but he's not allowed to make public appearances. Which I don't know. They always do these interviews with him that are all over the internet, but he cannot be on the webinar. And I thought it would be great. But Yaakov, you can and you should. What is this thing? Like I don't know how to work this shit? Okay, we're signing off because, well, I'm still smoking, so I'm going to hang around a few more seconds. Got a lot of people here. Oh, instead of signing off, like 20 people dropped. Ha! Fooled you. Okay. This goal just gets you so alive. I just got to say it again. Go to GaryBrodsky.com and get a bottle of gold. All you need is a capful a day. That's good for 60 days of feeling great, getting what you want, feeling a king of the world with absolutely no side effects. Slimming your stomach down, getting your muscles up there, having the energy and the magnetism that gold is known for throughout the beginning of time. It's even in the Bible. Read Exodus, it's in there. But there's a video game for sale that you might want to get first. Okay, that's it. I'm done here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again so much. And I really mean it, for being here, for your questions. I'm going to close out with the Gregorian chant. And, well, make sure you're at the webinar tomorrow. If you've seen this on video, on Ustream, YouTube. Right. Webinar's already passed. But every Wednesday night, Blog Talk Radio, the Gary Brodsky Show. You don't want to miss that. We're taking call-ins instead of text-ins, and hopefully I'll see you then. Good night to all, and to all a good night. The best for everybody. Good night, all, and thank you again for joining the show. Don't forget GaryBrodsky.com or ColdForce.com. GaryBrodsky.com supplements and GaryBrodsky.com seduction aids. Thank you and good night.